Say ooh. Alright, man. Showtime.
We back?
We bite. Check silver stripes. That's what I like. But check silver stripes. I mean, Stripes want to give us, give us a
Check silver stripes.
Stripes want to give us a low. Look, I don't care what
Check silver stripes.
give us that low. You know what I'm saying? We
Boof. Check silver stripes.
I'm wearing them stripes.
I ain't wearing them Jones.
Chickaboo.
wearing them Jones.
Yeah, man, we back, man. Miss y'all as always, man. AAU season just wrapped up. I know my man Ant Dog is ready. He got some things on the horizon for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Triple S. Ooh.
Trying to educate and teach, man. New transition, new journeys, new beginnings, man.
It's about to be crazy. It's about to be crazy for you.
Push forward, man.
But let's make sure we do the quick intros again for those of you who don't know, but you should know. To my left, Anthony Simmons, Coach Anthony Simmons, head coach, varsity coach of Voyager Academy. Yeah. Then you got myself, Ray Masonette, scout extraordinaire. Yeah. I'm feeling myself a little bit today, man. Feeling myself a little. I don't know. I feel like I deserve this. So we got a couple good topics for y'all, man. That's been on our minds. Some stuff has been on our chest that we want to get off, and at the same time educate you guys. So what we're gonna start off with today is playing off the ball. So we're gonna jump into what that is, and basically the subtopic of that is mastering a skill that has nothing to do with scoring, right? Just to kind of elaborate a little bit, we see specifically high school players and even middle school players get so infatuated with scoring the basketball. And yeah, again, the name of the game is basketball. The objective is to score, but the game has evolved into so much more than that. And I'm gonna just go ahead and shimmy to the left, shimmy to the right, and pass it to my man Ant so we can get us started on the topic, man.
I mean, just this summer, to me, this was one of the biggest evaluations that I felt like overall, is one of the biggest things high school players are struggling with right now. And you see it a lot during live period, and coaching the past 6, 7, 8 summers, live period is always tough for kids. For some kids that understand it, it's easy. But it's tough for kids because it's like they don't understand why. And you hear the talks on the van, you see their behavior, and it's just like you feel bad because it's like that's when the truth come out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I have this conversation with some of my kids all the time. It's like that April and July live period, the fruit that comes from that is stuff you did in October, November, December. You know what I'm saying? That's what kids don't understand. Like, that's what you don't understand about, like, work, because, like, you haven't really worked. Like,
right.
The only difference in the games in April and July is there's a possibility you can be playing in front of, a lot of high major Division I, Division II, Division III coaches. Mm-hmm. That's the only difference. Like, and if you're really a basketball player, they're just an audience.
Right.
No diss to Duke, Marquette, Carolina, UCLA, Arizona, all those schools, but they're just a face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same shots you shoot by yourself. So, to make a long story short, man, the struggle I see is like, college is levels to basketball. We said that in last season. High school, college, NBA. Like, to play college though, like, you have to be versatile and you have to be smart. And it's just like, the consistency with a lot of high school players is I feel like kids these days think that if you don't put the ball in the basket, you're not good.
Mm-hmm.
And that's sad, because that speaks volumes into how the game's being taught now on the recreational level, on, the middle school level, like the foundational level, like the camp levels. Like, we see all these, like bullshit exposure camps But like, ain't nobody teaching them or really telling them that. So now you come in the live period, and the shots you see, the attitudes you see, the balance on the floor is not there, and the kid is struggling and don't know. And it's because, like, me and you talk about this all the time, like, everybody is going after the same lane.
Right.
Like, everybody's trying to be in the same lane. There's 6 lanes on the highway. Saying some 3, some 4, some 2. Everybody's trying to be like, yo, really, let's think about this. I'm going high major, right? I'm not talking to other schools. Going high major, and I'm the scorer.
Right.
And everybody's going after that.
I'm a bucket.
Like, it's so many different things. Like, yo, like, it's hard. But imagine just going into the game focusing on winning and rebounding as a player.
Sure. Or winning and shutting your man down defensively.
I mean, it's so many different things, and it's like, that's not as hard as scoring all the time. And it's like, you hear, like, you got the small 5'10" guy, the 6'3" guy that's not really strong, the 6'10" guy that's not really athletic. So I gave you those 3 examples. So in the 5'10" guy, he should just focus on guarding the ball full court, getting paint touches, and finding all his players in the right spot. The 6'3" guy that's not that strong should focus on cutting, running the lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, guarding the passing lane, using length. The 6'10" guy, you know what I'm saying, it's not that strong. Focus on screening and boxing out and eating up space. Like, all those things I just named, like, it's a ton of kids that don't even know what that is. That's not, like, even attempting to do those things. And these are things that you can hang your hat on without the ball that are clear cut, separate you from the rest.
Right.
Because when you look at college basketball, when you look at now college and the NBA, and you break down starting fives and you really look at rotation that comes off the bench, a lot of these people have skills. You know what I'm saying? Or skill sets or positions or roles. So because of that, like, everybody's job not to shoot.
Man, LeBron just had like that talk with his AAU team. So about everybody has a role. You know what I mean? And even at the NBA level, you know, for the guys who look at and watch NBA and, you know, see somebody like Hassan Whiteside, like, oh, he's sorry, I bet you he give you a bucket. You know what I mean? Just because he has a role in the NBA doesn't mean he's not good. And plus, he ain't worried about what you think. His role in the NBA, which is the rebound, offensively, is guaranteeing him millions upon millions.
He's really a rim protector, though. Like,
yeah,
that's what he do. So
exactly. So I mean, but to the point, it's a role. And one of the things I want to elaborate too on, man, is just you know, you said this generation. I don't want to put it on this generation. I think it's just, since I can remember, man, there's always a selfish individual aspect of basketball that's always linked around, for me anyway. Even since I've been playing, you know, if we get blown out by 20 or a team is blown, there's always that one player that says, well, you know, I had 15. You know, they don't care about the win or the loss. All they care about is how many points they put up at the end of the game. And again, this goes back to the point of, you know, at the end of the day, especially if you fit into that category that Coach Simmons just named of, you're a 5'10" point guard, but you had 17 points, nobody's really going to be checking for you. You know, I just think, again, look into other things besides scoring. What else can you do on the court? Because the reality is, if you are a decent scorer in high school, it's not going to transition just like that at the college level. They have scouts. They go watch. They watch film. They look at your strength and your weaknesses. I mean, it's not just, oh, you know, I can score at this level, so it's easily going to translate. I'm going to be able to score at the next level.
Well, let's take the emphasis off scoring, because I'm not trying to, like, the point of this topic, like, I'm not really trying to talk about you selfish, like, dudes are scoring. The point that I'm trying to make full circle is just, like, everybody learning how to play. You know what I'm saying? I think, like what you said, the guy at the end of the game with the attitude, I mean, what I'm saying with Well, I had 15. I think that's more of an attitude.
Mm-hmm.
But with this, I'm saying, like, when you sit down and talk basketball with these young men, or you watch what's going on. Like, I went this summer, including my team.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I went this summer, and you watch the ball stay on one side of the floor for more than a half. Mm-hmm. Both teams. Like, you watch one person only move without the basketball, or the whole team stays stagnant. It's just like, and then it's like you get to a certain point where you break through and you may see certain sponsored teams where it's constant movement, it's constant talking. It's like, it's clear cut what's college and what's not college. And I don't think the kids are paying attention and focusing on that. And lastly, man, you know, the reason why I feel so passionate about this topic is because for me, it's a situation that's like, I want to help. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just like, it's hard seeing these young kids, they come back home from live period or the situation and it doesn't go the way you know, they wanted it to. It's like, that's the time when you really gotta like, I mean, it's not the experience itself is a I told you so. Right. But that's when you, as a coach, I feel like it's your true test because you got to build back up and keep telling them and teaching them the lessons that they're going to learn as far as later on in life as a man, because it's bigger than just this little game you play. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just don't like the last detail I'm going to leave y'all young players with, man, it's just like nothing, it's two things that pisses me off that is so simple, but it's so like important of a detail in the live period that I don't understand. And it's just simple effort things I don't think they pay attention to. One is how you warm up. When you look at certain teams, like, they warm up like they about to bust your ass. Like, you know that. Mm-hmm. Like, and it infuriates me that it's live period. You're already there before the game starts. Right. Dudes don't have their shoes tied. They ain't changed compressions, changing shirts. You only got 1, 2, 3 minutes depending on the different situation. You giving them a half-ass job.
Missing layups.
I'm looking for a slight glaze, man. I'm looking for a slight glaze.
So,
when they come back, like, but like, I'm gonna give you an example. Like last year, like Lotus a popular brand, but I was just impressed with the way they warmed up. It was like they made to the team with Matt McClung. They was about to play Team BBC. You know what I'm saying? They had Emmanuel quickly. Like, yo, them boys had 4 different drills going on. Mm-hmm. Yo, on one side of the basket, on one block, the big was screening, posting, catching, kick it out, repost, catch, work. Mm-hmm. On another side, guards was dribble penetrating, handed off, just getting their handle straight. On another side, it was zigzag slide. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Another side, it was baseline pull up. Like, they were going to get a sweat. So when that joint jumped off, they warm. Like, they ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when they look at you, when they're evaluating you, and you BSing in warm-ups, like, you already telling them, like, yo, I don't care that you here, so I'm gonna do what I want to do. You know, warm up. Too cool. And then lastly, like, is this one, bro. This the one, bro. I'm telling you, yo. This year, if you're one of my players this year at Voyager, when I tell you this is better than I never come in my gym, yo. When you playing defense, you guarding a guy, you guarding like this. Yo, I hate this, bro. Like,
wait. For the people that can't see, for the people who can't
yo,
see.
In defensive stance, standing like this, like, yo, what's good?
Yeah, just so for the people that's not watching, that's listening, just standing square.
And they see it, right? You don't have to say it. I'm looking in the camera.
We got another audience though.
Yo, radio, y'all know what I'm talking about. Hands to the side, waist level. Yo, son, listen. That man can shoot the ball.
He can go left.
He can pass it any direction.
Right.
Go left, right. You basically not even there, bro. But yo, it's 50% of the players in North Carolina like this.
Well, I'm blocking you. You know what kills me before that?
Yo, nah.
But they clap.
What you clapping for? Drawing attention to the whole gym. That you about to get cooked. Like, yo, listen. The frustration in that, listen, you watch college basketball on TV all the time. Those kids don't play like that, man. Those guys are in the passing lane active. If somebody running through the lane, they getting bumped. There's constant talking from the back line, everything. Like, it's a job.
It is.
It's a job, man. So, man, the main point of this, man, like, let's not continue to drag it out, but it's just like, kids, man, y'all gotta master something, a skill that has nothing to do with having the ball in your hand.
Man, I'm gonna drag it out a little bit longer. You know what I mean? Because I think that's a great point you made. You know what I mean? I kind of focus on the scoring part because I know that's all I hear from the kids, the players. But that defense, like, if you know how to play defense, man, that changes the whole game. Now the coach can rely on you with 30 seconds left down 2 because they know you're gonna strap the ball up, possibly get a steal, fast break layup, put them up 1. They can rely on you. You're dependable. But like that, like, I think a lot of y'all players don't look at that. Y'all don't see that. Y'all don't care about it. Defense is strictly one of those things where it's 90% effort. You gotta want it, but some of y'all so worried about being crossed up and being on the mixtape and all this and all that. Half the time, mixtape ain't even there for your game. But I'm not gonna talk about that. Y'all worried about the wrong things, man. Y'all really are. And defense is one of those things that can get you a scholarship. So mama and daddy ain't got to pay for you to go.
It's not even about the scholarship. You know what I'm saying? It's about that's the way you're supposed to play.
Period.
Like, if you're playing the game at a high level, if you're playing the game the way it's supposed to be played, when you're in defensive stance, you're as ball you man. You're in between both. You're seeing both. You're able to help. You're able to not lose your man. You don't allow them to cross your face. If they try to go there, you have a hand on him. If he runs out the backside, you switch it, you talk. That is basketball. I was about to drop the F-bomb. The scholarship, yo. That is basketball, man. Like, that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. So the perfect point. If you can't do that, then there's no way in hell you're getting a scholarship because you don't know how to play basketball. That's what I'm saying. You don't know how to play. Like, that's what it's showing. You don't know how to play. And if you don't know how to play and you don't have an understanding, why would somebody pay you? They're paying you because you understand how to do what they're telling you or what they're asking you to do. Right. You can understand the information. Yeah, and go run through a wall, bro, and do it over again, bro. Period.
Yep. And with that, we roll to the next one. So the next topic we got for y'all is players, big time and coaches. UMFers. The pair on these kids. And I'm being, specific. I'm talking to the fellas right now because I don't really hear about the ladies doing this too much. If y'all do, I'm talking to y'all too.
I'm not explaining, man.
What's wrong? What's wrong with these kids, man?
I told you what's wrong.
Tell me what's wrong again, man. I missed it. I'm sorry.
They don't really understand what this is. That from the time you want to take it serious and the time that you say you're asking for a scholarship, that boys and girls, this is a business. Mm-hmm. Y'all think this is just a game. To get a college scholarship now goes from a game to business. Like, if you go high major, people have to pay real bread to be able to see you play. Yep. Like, there's admission, bro. There's admission. When you make it to Division I, you playing is paying for the person that's selling the popcorn. Right. That's getting them a check. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a business, and what it really is you know the one. I'm blessed to receive. Oh yeah. I'm gonna say that for you. Wait. I'm gonna say that for you. I'm gonna set the table for you to come through it. Like, we really, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it starts with the blessed to receive, the edit, you know what I'm saying? Like, mind you, let's be real, like, a lot of y'all, the edit, like, a lot of them schools ain't even, nobody hit you with a camp note. Right. You know what I'm saying? Now, the high major guys, right, you got it. But like the edit, you know what I'm saying? the jelly video, just the want for just useless attention. That like you want to misinform your social media audience that you public. Like you lying, and it's just like it's for. I don't understand it, but let's get to the main topic, all right? Because we're here to educate, we're here to teach. You know what I'm saying? We're picking on touchy subjects, but ultimately, like we want to see y'all win. You know what I'm saying? What you have to understand is that the main thing is playing basketball after high school is a blessing.
It is.
NAIA, JUCO, Division III, Division II, Division I. And so the culture of, yes, some schools are better than other schools. They're different divisions. You know what I'm saying? Some play on TV, some play on TV. The opportunity to play out of high school is a blessing. So that's what we're going to set the standard and the expectation for this conversation at that.
Right.
And so because of that, like right now, you have to understand that there's levels. And I wish kids would focus on the simple fact of, like, I think that the view should be, changed. Like, every time a college or somebody that wants to continue your basketball career, that should be like your motivation or your lever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Of like, okay, like, say for instance, like, you know what I'm saying, it's your sophomore year, your junior year, and then Methodist hits you up.
Right.
That's a Division III school in Fayetteville, Methodist University. And they're like, hey, saw you play. I just want to get your information. So you come into the camp. Instead of saying, Methodist, y'all some trash.
Move
like,
that.
I ain't doing that.
Nah,
Yo,
I'm
never,
good,
son.
I'm good, coach.
How you need to think about it mentally is, okay, this is the first college that said, yo, I think you might have an opportunity to do this. Shit, let me work a little harder.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can get somebody else to notice it. Then the next time, let me see if it's a D2 that'll notice it.
Right.
And keep working and using it as a measuring stick.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If you're blessed to where it's the Division I school the first time, then good, but don't think your ass can't go down.
No.
Because the issue is this, injuries happen. Coaches change. Positions change. Until you sign that name on your dotted line, anything can change. A person that wasn't good can all of a sudden become good and take your spot. So burning these bridges by not talking to these coaches, telling your friends you better than a D2 school, it's crazy because you don't know how the business works. There's a person out there right now, I know him very well, you know what I'm saying? And his situation hurts me because he's a potential Division I player.
Right.
Potential.
Mm-hmm.
He has a Division I offer, maybe one, maybe two.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But like right now he's in a situation where that's his only offer. What he doesn't understand is 2 days ago, not 2 days, let me go back further. 2 weeks ago, after that Orlando weekend, that same school that he has the offer on, so this is how it works. When that school offers you, they probably gave that offer to 3, 4, or 5 people.
Right.
They probably gave it to 3, 4, or 5 people, and they may only have 2 scholarships. So when you're big time and stunting on them and not talking to them, if somebody else commits and then another person commits, that takes your offer off the table. And now no more, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
And then just to FYI, there's no communication that offers off the table neither. You just you think it's still there until you call up like, yo, I'm ready. Like, nah, we good on you.
yes, dog. Like, it's a certain scholarship per class, per year. Like,
Yeah.
2018, 2019, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything. So it's like, if this kid, you know what I'm saying, like, doesn't go there, and then now, like, if you look at it, it's like right now, there's a lot of you D1 guys that's on the bubble that totally screwed yourself the last 2 weeks by not going to any of those D2 elite camps. Because you could have went there, did what you needed to do, maybe got 2 or 3 of those offers, or maybe even been blessed to get one, and it makes you look like a better player than the idiot that stayed at the crib and stunted and played Fortnite all night. It makes you look, doesn't make you look good at all. You know what I'm saying? Because where's your improvement? Where's your hunger? Where's your understanding for saying I need to get back in the lab? Like, you can't burn bridges. Some of those D2 coaches in the future are going to be D1 coaches. Some of those D1 coaches are going to be D2 coaches. Some of them D3 coaches are going to be D1 coaches. It's all a family. It's all a fraternity. Like, I don't think you understand, like, college basketball, whether it's Carolina or Johnson Wales, those same guys sit together on the sideline. Those same guys talk to each other. Those same guys eat lunch. Those same guys are friends. So you make big time the D2, he may be cool with the D1. They may say on the phone, oh, this kid, hey, it happened on, yeah, he's a blank.
Right.
And then you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
it.
done. Like, it's bigger than basketball. It's relationships.
Man. And
it's how you treat somebody.
And it's just as simple as being respectful. You can have the same type of mannerisms that you have with, old lady Miss Johnson across the street. Yes, ma'am. How you doing today, man? Just keep up appearances. Like, again, use it as a measuring stick. You ain't gotta disrespect anybody because you feel like, if you feel like you better, prove it. But until then, like, I think what they don't understand, Coach, is the fact that if you're D1, the D1s will know you're D1 and they will offer you.
But at the same time, bro, they may not, and that's okay.
That is okay.
Stop thinking D2 and D3 and all that is like you're above that, yo,
right.
Bro.
Just get better.
Relax, man.
And what they don't know about some of these programs, man, is some of these programs are immaculate. Like, yo,
they haven't even been to the institution.
Right, like you have no idea. Like, it could be a fantastic school. They can play in front of 5,000 to 9,000. They can have the sneaker contract. You have no idea what
you can still be on the billboard. You can still go to a conference tournament.
Still play in the Final Four.
Still, like, there's a Division II Final Four. There's a Division II tournament. There's a Division III tournament. You can still be all district. Like, you can still leave a legacy. You can still be out there, like, with a history of playing basketball. There is a lot of coaches right now on D1 staffs that if you look at their bio, it say NAIA. It say D3.
Yep.
It say D2.
It say JUCO.
That basketball, them playing there educated them and allowed them to one day still get a check doing what you love, man. Like some of these D3 schools, if you have a great GPA, you can damn near still go to school for free. Dog, going to school for as minimal of cost as possible and getting a chance to do what you love is the name of the game. Stop listening to your peers. It's not about being what's impressive to your peers.
Man.
It's not about that. Whether you look cool to your homeboy or not, that shit doesn't matter. It holds no weight. It holds no value. What matters is the perception that these coaches, your teachers, people that can really help you and put you in position to be successful. That's what matters. Y'all care about Lil Ray. He bonds either way. Both of y'all can't check me. So I don't even know when y'all even tripping and what y'all talking about. Like, y'all bugging. Like, yo, this whole situation is bugging. Like, the disrespect is again because you don't understand this is business. Right now, you don't know the game and everything that goes into it. You just think it's give me the ball, give me some kicks for free, get out the way, I'm going one-on-one, can I get an edit? Can Bucket Real give me a minute?
Shout out to Bruin.
That's all it is, man.
And it's just sad because like here's where the frustration really kicks in for me. People like myself, yourself, Bucket, we try to tell them. And they had to live that booth that y'all don't know what y'all old cats don't know what y'all, like we telling y'all from experience, man. If we didn't live it, we got partners who did. We are connected. 6 degrees of separation. We've seen this already. We've seen this story over and over and over. We trying to tell y'all young dudes, man, listen.
The disrespect.
The blessing is in being able to play after high school. That is the blessed to play after high school. That's it. Now, whatever level you get to is determined by the work you put in. Even if you don't get to the level you feel like you like Ant said, it's lane, man. Stay in your lane, perfect your lane. There will be so many more opportunities in life that open up. Your basketball has opened up so much in life. It's taught me so much in life. And this is just a game. Y'all can't hear, but Baby Ray running around here somewhere. That's life. That's like basketball. Whether you wanted to or not, basketball will stop bouncing for you one day. And y'all gotta figure out how to make it work for you.
Yeah, you gotta find your next basketball. Basketball gotta help lead you to a relationship that's your next basketball. So let's say or God may bring a full circle for you, and then you may be trying to help somebody not make the same mistakes, like he did for me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody perfect. What I can tell you is I made a hell of a lot of mistakes, bro, a ton of them. So what I'm trying to do is not see you make the same ones, man. That's the whole point of this. You know what I'm saying? But like, stop. Like, man, it's probably gonna go in one ear and out the other, man. But stop big time these coaches, man.
Yeah, this. I mean,
Like,
again,
stop it.
Be respectful.
Talk
Yes, sir.
to
No,
them.
sir.
Talk to everybody.
Yeah, talk to any and everybody. Don't be that guy because, like you, man, that the world is so small.
And I'm gonna tell you the worst call to make. The worst call to make is the one when you gotta eat crow.
Oh man!
When you stunning on that guy, and that's the only one left, and they got one spot, or they may be a bed, but you gotta call back, and then now you're on the phone in your feelings.
Right. Trying to get on.
You sad. And then my man big time you. And then always everybody, I'm telling you, like listen, what goes around comes around, man. Don't put that negative energy out there and talking that. Cause all God gonna do is humble you, bro, and he gonna bring it full circle. That same D2 you playing is gonna be the same D2 only offer you. So the opportunity you're gonna have is general population, which means intramurals, full class schedule.
Gen Pop, rec league.
You know what I'm saying? Put your name in the drawing for a parking space and a ticket. You know what I'm saying? Shashetskyville camp. Camp out in the tent. Or you booting up. That's all I'm saying, man. All I can say is I was blessed to boot up after that, man. After high school, man. A lot of you brothers, man, ain't boot up.
Man, listen,
A lot of y'all boys was in that ticket line, man. Or floating in. Popcorn, canned soda in your hand.
I don't really catch him and busted.
Still talking that same jazz to shorty. Meanwhile, I'm in warm-up line on slight glaze. Y'all better stop bugging. Slight glaze, man. Like, yo, stop acting like that, man. Stop acting like that because I'm going to go ahead and tell you. D1, D2, D3, Bible League, NAI, whatever. Playing the college game, it's a cool experience, bro.
Man, listen.
It's a different type of experience, man. It's a school, bro. I'm telling you, like, it's no matter what it is. I mean, of course, it's less than 2% of kids in America that get a chance to play in the NCAA tournament. So, like, that's crazy. But just the opportunity to be able to do that, play in a conference tournament, like, family come in, like everything about it, man, it's a blessing. So, you know, like, don't disrespect it, man, because everybody's journey is different. Everybody's journey is different.
Yeah, everybody. Disrespect it, and then you'll get humble. And then you can look back on this episode and like, dang, man, these dudes already told me I should listen. But with that, man, I'm going to roll into my spotlight real quick, man. Wanted to give a huge spotlight to 2019 Athens Drive point guard, 6'1", DJ Robertson from Raleigh. The kid is tough, man. I would have gave it to him earlier, but he got sidelined, broke his wrist early on in a game against Team Felton. Really like this player, man, because he reminds me of that New York City flair with the tween, the ski. You know what I mean? He gets to the rim and he's got the lead handle. Already got offers on the table. Played with Team Wall. Shout out to Team Wall. What you got? I think he got Campbell, Winthrop, Central Connecticut State, and Northern Kentucky University. I think this brother got a lot of potential, and I think he has the mindset to take advantage of the things that we just finished talking about, man. But again, shout out to you, DJ Robertson, putting in the work. Also trains with Jason Coleman. Shout out to 3D. And that's really it, man. That's all I got. You got anything else? Any closing remarks?
Nah, man, just piggyback your shout out, man. Like, shout out to DJ, man. You're a dog, bro. Like, just keep doing what you're doing in your senior year the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't settle. You know, find the best school for you. And just continue to, you know, put Raleigh on your back, man. Stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? You only got one senior campaign, bro. Make it your best, dog.
And we out of here. Peace.